Hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Welcome back to Let's Go Live. It is episode 17.
Gosh.
I know, I'm Maddie.
Gosh, hello, I'm Greg. I think you might have heard me speaking. It's 10
Ooh.
seconds until we're live,
Oh,
Maddie, at the
maybe.
start there. And all together, let's hear you. We are live!
Yep, we are live from our spare room where you can join us weekdays at 11 a.m. Thank you so much if you're watching us live right now. And of course, if you're joining us later, hello.
We're very, very excited about today because our mate Andy is joining us. Hang on, we might be able to drop him in and see if he's there. Let's see if he's there.
Hello,
He's
mate.
there! He's ready. Put him away before something happens. All right, so let's have a look who's in the live chat. Who have we got? We've got Malek from Reading.
We've got an Amelia and a Hattie and Elsie in Doncaster. Hi, guys.
We've got an Oliver in Weymouth and an Ella in Bristol.
Hello. Who else have we got? We've got a Tom in Hackney. Hey, Tom.
We've got a Thomas and a Jessica in Camberley in Surrey.
Lola from Overton says hello. Hiya.
We have lots and lots of people. Hello, you're very, very welcome. And indeed, if you are watching back, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, do hit that subscribe button below. Click the bell as well. You'll get a notification whenever we go live.
So today we are going on a Dino dinner date. Yep, this is what we're going to be doing for Dino Week today. So first of all, we've got to pick which dinosaur we want to go on a dinner date with.
Yes.
And have a little look at their diets and a possible menu.
Then we are going to think about what our dinner date might sound like by recreating some dinosaur sounds.
Fun. But then, of course, no dinner date would be complete without some entertainment. So that is when we will be going to our special guest for the day, Andy Day.
We're going to have musical entertainment from Andy. He will be rapping. He's there. He is ready on Skype. Oh, yes. And then also we're going to be turning to some dino poo.
Yeah, we can't help ourselves. Every single week we will talk about it.
Yeah,
somehow.
we will. And you've got a very special announcement.
I do. I
At
have
the
a very
end of
special
the
announcement.
show.
Yeah, exactly. But first of all, you sent us loads of your amazing dinosaur designs after yesterday's show, so we thought we could just share a few with you.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's. Lovely. So this first one is Artie. He made a skeleton of a Giganotosaurus out of branches he collected on his walks. Love that.
This is Ender. Ender was really creative with her dino designs. Made all of these beautiful origami dinosaurs. They're wicked.
Aren't they cool? Ewan and Ethan, they made dinosaurs out of pasta and feathers, and they even made a volcano out of paper mache.
Oh, yes,
Fun.
love. Here's Grace. Grace designed her own dinosaur, which she had named Sprinklesaurus. She even made her teddy into a Teddysaurus Rex. Yes!
Oh, lovely. Helena, she loves dinosaurs. So do we. And she made this dinosaur costume. She's got a headdress just like ours. She's got claws and even dino feet.
Last one for now then. This is Henry. Henry was really excited to design his very own dinosaur, the Henrolodon. And if you look closer, you can see that the Henrolodon has 2 heads.
Oh, it does. Cool. I love that. All right. So if you want to send us your pictures, then just use the following email address. It's hello.letsgolive@gmail.com. Just make sure you get a grown-up to send an email and you might appear in the show. So let's move on to our dino dinner date. Greg, what type of dinosaur do you think would make a good dinner date?
What about a T-Rex? Hi, I'm Terry the T-Rex, and I like long walks by the river and keeping my teeth sharp. Yeah, T-Rex. Not a good dino to take on a date.
No.
You know, wouldn't be able to actually reach the plate, the food.
No, they're trying it. Plus T-Rex are carnivores. They might even try to eat you. What about a Diplodocus? Because I think they seem to be gentle giants, you know?
Hi, I'm Deborah, the Diplodocus. I like painting, reading, and eating lots and lots of salad.
Waiter? Waiter? Can I? Waiter! Excuse me. Service, please. Something. Excuse me, could I have the... Oi!
Yeah, those long necks would make it far too easy for them to nick your greens. And what about those dangerous, massive tails?
I'm sorry, it's just not going to work between us.
Suit yourself!
Okay. Yeah, I don't think the T-Rex or Dippy is a particularly good dino dinner dates, are they?
I don't think so. So, to help us work out who we should be taking for dinner...
Swipe left on those.
It is time for a quiz. You know what that means? It's time for the quiz dance. We're making it a dinosaur quiz dance today.
Come on, Andy. There he is. Keep going, Andy. He is still in shot. All right, that's enough of that. That was fun. That was
amazing.
Fun.
So you might remember yesterday we had the brilliant paleontologist Laura Porro on our show.
She was so good.
So interesting. And loads of you found her fascinating as well, which made us really happy. But she shared some amazing images of fossilised dinosaur skulls that she had reconstructed, put back together using a CT scanner. So her and her student David Button have actually shared some more skull images with us. But we're going to look at these images, and by looking closely at the teeth of these dinosaurs, we're going to try and work out what their diets might have been.
Now, because these are dinosaurs that you may not have heard of, we'll also show you some comparisons, some that they're kind of related to that you may know instead. Right, so first dinosaur. Here we go, Mads.
Okay, so this is the COELOPHYSIS. It's kind of like a medium-sized dinosaur. That's it in comparison to a chicken there. It doesn't eat chickens. It's just sort of like to help you understand the size of it. But it's got very big, sharp, pointy teeth. So what do you think? What sort of food do you think that a COELOPHYSIS might
What do you
eaten?
think? The clue is the teeth. Yeah, go on the options.
A carnivore
Eats meat.
eats meat. A herbivore
Eats plants.
or an omnivore.
Eats a bit of everything.
So what do you think about the COELOPHYSIS? It is a carnivore.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. And actually, if you haven't heard of the COELOPHYSIS, you might have heard of the T-Rex, and that is a dinosaur that it was related to. Look at that.
All right, next up, we have got this one, the PSITTACOSAURUS.
Very good pronunciation. Well done.
You're welcome. That's one of your faves, right?
Yeah, I love the PSITTACOSAURUS. I think it'd be
That's
a
really
fun
cute.
pet.
That's
Yeah.
really cute. All right, okay, so there's the PSITTACOSAURUS. Look at its big beak. What's that good? It's got strong, round teeth. What are they good for? So the beak is really good for snipping plants, and the teeth are really good for grinding plants.
So that makes
This
it...
is a herbivore. Yes. And
yes.
let's have a look at one of its familiar dinosaurs. Oh, look. It's an ancestor of the horned dinosaur, the Triceratops. I got the... Brilliant.
He's giving up there then, Greg.
Got the complicated one, fine. Not the easy one. All right, good. Okay, what's next? Which one?
All right, so the next one is a Lesothosaurus. This is another small dinosaur. You can see that it's sort of got a beak at the front. Again, we've learned that that's good for snipping. And it's got diamond-shaped teeth right at the back. And those are good for chopping bits up as well.
Diamond-shaped? That's like, is it iguanas?
Yeah, very
diamond
similar
shaped.
to an iguana. So do you think it's a herbivore, a carnivore, or an omnivore?
What do you think?
It is
I'm going herbivore.
It is. It's a herbivore.
Nice.
Well done. And actually, this dinosaur is related to the other duck-billed dinosaurs, the hadrosaurs, just like the Parasaurolophus that you can see just there.
All right,
Cool, right?
Last up is this one. HETERODONTOSAURUS.
Very good.
Yes.
Just say it quickly.
So what do we think? It's actually got big, sharp teeth at the front, but it's also got that beak, that snipping beak, and those grinding back teeth. So what do you lot think this one is?
Yes, it's got fangs and teeth for grinding.
This one is an...
Omnivore.
Yes.
Yeah, it eats a bit of everything, a whole variety of food. So it will eat plants, insects, and maybe even small animals.
Well done to Caroline and Patricia and Kate,
Yasmin.
and Dima and Yasmin, and loads of people there getting it right. So yeah, that one is indeed an omnivore. Right, let's take these ones off.
So based on those, did any of those kind of like strike you as a kind of dinosaur you might want to go on a dinner date
What
with?
would I like to go on a dinner date with? I am going to go for, I'm going to choose from the ones I've got down here. I'm going to go for this one. Hang on.
Ooh.
This one.
So that
the Parasaurolophus.
Well, someone will say the Parasaurolophus.
Yes.
And then someone will say the Parasaurolophus. Up to you.
This one.
Yeah. So actually, this is a one of the duck-billed dinosaurs. It's a type of hadrosaur. But it's cool, isn't it? Good thing about the Parasaurolophus is that it is a herbivore, so it's not going to try and eat you.
Very good.
Yeah, so they're grazers. They like to eat lots of green plants. But also, the Parasaurolophus is quite tuneful.
What?
I think you might actually be able to have a good bit of communication at dinner with a Parasaurolophus.
Tell me more, Maddie. Tell me more.
Okay, all right then. So here's the thing. Before we talk about the sort of sounds a Parasaurolophus makes, let's just think about dinosaur sounds generally. Okay, so if I was
that
to
was
say
for me
to
to
you,
remember, but I forgot. Yes, let's talk about other dinosaur sounds, Maddie.
If I was to say to you, what sound does a dinosaur make? You would all go,
Rah!
yeah, absolutely, a dinosaur roar, and we love that because it's really fun. But here's the thing. Dinosaurs might actually not have roared.
I was really shocked to learn that the roaring sound of the T-Rex in Jurassic Park.
Oh, which key are you in?
A different one, clearly. But that big famous T-Rex roar was actually they created that noise from a baby elephant.
So, and we all know that a T-Rex is definitely not a baby elephant.
So let's have a think. Let's have a think. What could a dinosaur have actually sounded like?
All right, so a good way to start is to go, okay, what relatives of the dinosaurs are alive now that we can compare? And actually, dinosaurs' closest relatives on the planet right now are birds and crocodilians.
We're going to talk about them tomorrow quite a lot.
So if we were to look at the vocal cords of birds and crocodilians, maybe we'll get a bit closer to what a dinosaur might have sounded like too.
Well, let's start with birds. So birds have vocal cords that allow them to make like trills and like chirps and cheeps. So
Special type of vocal cords.
Let's have a listen to the robin. Remember this one from Garden Week, first ever week we did of Let's Go Live. Beautiful.
That would kind of ruin that moment in Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, though, if a T-Rex went chirp. So I think it's fair to say that, you know, I don't think dinosaurs would have made chirping sounds quite like that. But then we could look at crocodiles, and crocodiles they also have different types of vocal cords to us, but they're able to make these low, grumbly vibrations that sound like this. I've actually been near an alligator. Been near an alligator and it's made a sound like that, and you feel it. You really do. You feel the rumble.
So they've got those different type of vocal cords to make that sound. But the thing is that vocal cords are soft and fleshy.
Yes.
And when we learn about fossils, we know that those are the first bits that kind of decay away. So we couldn't actually look at a dinosaur's vocal cords.
No, because they're not preserved in the same way that bones are. So it's really hard to say. We don't think that dinosaurs will sound exactly like birds or exactly like crocodilians. However, if we look at both birds and crocodilians and go, well, what type of sounds can both of these types of animals make, then maybe we'll get closer to a truer and maybe a more accurate dinosaur sound.
Okay, so there are some birds and some crocodiles that can both make hissing sounds, right? The sort of hissing sound that a goose makes. Here you go. So maybe that's the sort of sound that a dinosaur made. A kind of
imagine that.
And there's another
a raptor going.
There's another sound as well that some crocodiles and some birds can make, and it's kind of this low sound, like you close your mouth.
Yeah, they're called closed mouth vocalizations.
It's like that. Here you go. Let me give you ostrich is good at this.
Yeah. Cool, right? Yeah. Pigeons, when pigeons coo, that's also a closed mouth sound as well. So, so there you go. But so maybe that's what dinosaurs might have sounded like.
That's cool.
However, let's go back to the Parasaurolophus, because they have something extra, a little something up their sleeve that lets them make another type of sound, or we think helps them make another type of sound, and that's the part on their head. Now this is called, we call it a crest, but you can think of this part just here.
Sorry,
that's all right. That's okay. You can think of it like a hollow tube. Now that tube is kind of attached to its nose.
Hang on, I want to try
just
something.
like this.
Let's try something. All right, here we go.
Let me go this way.
On, you stand sideways. That's it,
there
right, okay. That's it, come a bit close. That's it, stay still. I've got you. Hang on.
Are you giving me
Oh, yes, Maddie, you look amazing.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to say here. So think of that crest like a hollow tube. So when a Parasaurolophus would breathe in, the air would go up its nose, all the way up the crest, and loop back down again. And it's thought that when a Parasaurolophus would breathe in quickly, it's possible that when the air travelled through the crest, can I move?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, travelled through the crest in that way, it would have made a low tooting sound.
Toot.
Like a boo.
Toot.
But to show you how this would have worked, I've actually gone and made myself a hadrosaur horn. A Parasaurolophus
Of
hat,
course,
if you
of
like.
course you
Would you
have.
like to see it?
Reveal the hadrosaur horn.
I think Andy's
The
going to like this.
Parasaurolophus
I'm
trumpet.
gonna move back a
Oh
bit here.
my goodness.
Here we go.
Oh
So-
my goodness. Hang on. Andy's reaction. He's happy with that.
Thanks, mate.
He's happy with that. Okay, let's hear it. Come
So,
on.
just like a Parasaurolophus,
Yes.
if I breathe in here, we can imagine it goes up through that nasal crest, it loops back round, and then it comes out here, and it would have made a low horn sound.
Come on.
Ready?
Yes.
So this is my Parasaurolophus. Ready? Hang on, I've got too much lip balm on. Wait a second.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And that sound is being created by that air.
That's good.
Oh, that was a good one. One more. Go on. So good.
Cool, right?
That's so good.
So that's why we think a Parasaurolophus would make a good dinner date. Not only are they herbivores, they
Yes.
graze on green,
So
they're
they're not
going
going to eat
you.
us. Good.
But you can actually try and communicate with them as well because they were social animals.
Do you want to keep that on while we chat to Andy?
I think so. So
Okay,
we've got
great.
our dinner, we've got our guest. Now we just need some entertainment.
Oh, who could possibly entertain us? Perhaps the biggest dinosaur fan we know.
Yeah.
Perhaps someone who knows a lot about dinos and might give us a cheeky rap at the same time. All right, let's bring him in. Here we go. Andy, you're on. Can we hear you, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
you
Hiya,
are.
buddy.
Good morning, Greg. Good morning, Maddie. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, everyone!
Hello.
Everyone is saying hello. There, we're absolutely thrilled to have you on today, Andy. And everyone has been sending in their dinosaur questions for you. Something
Okay.
that was one question that was very, very popular was,
Go on.
"What is your favourite dinosaur?"
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And it is the Stegosaurus.
Hey.
It's got a fantastic spiky tail thagomizer that you use to fend off any attacks. Fantastic dinosaur. That's my favourite.
Okay.
That was asked by so many people, including Zachary and Spencer, Sienna, Zachary and Benedict, even and Corey, Jaden, Dexter, Nell. I mean, so many,
Loads.
so many. Tyler wanted to know, what's it like visiting prehistoric times?
Oh, it's fantastic. Being the only human being, the only one of our kind, back in prehistoric times, seeing these giant reptiles walking around the earth, it's fantastic. And of course, I've got my backpack as well, which has always got something that I need. So I'm never too scared, but I'm always quite cautious.
Good.
Quite small.
And
So yeah, it's fantastic. Using my my time machine to go back in time, it's awesome.
yeah, actually, a couple of people have asked, a couple of the our audience, if you could have a dinosaur as a pet, which one would it be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Is good.
Oh, there's so many. I wouldn't recommend having a dinosaur as a pet, everyone, just in case.
Good point.
I would go with the Argentinosaurus because the fun element would be, one, I'm tall as well, so I like tall things like giraffes and whatnot. So the Argentinosaurus, you could climb up the Argentinosaurus and slide all the way down and be like, whee!
You would need
Some of the little bumps, unless some of the little bumps and the creases and stuff might hurt your bum.
It's so big
Yeah,
that you could put a little home on its back, and it could just wander around. It'd be like a
Oh.
prehistoric
That'd be a dream.
van, caravan.
Like a caravan.
Anyway,
It's a dream.
Lots of people want to know, how many different types of dinosaurs are there?
Oh, well, the actual question to that is no one actually knows yet because they're still finding lots of dinosaurs, fossilized dinosaurs, obviously, fossils of dinosaurs. So I think it's about 12 to 1,300 at the moment, but they could find more. They might not find any more. So they're still looking, paleontologists and archaeologists and everyone who's looking for these fossils are still trying to search for more dinosaurs.
Andy, earlier on in this episode, we met Terry the T-Rex, and we've learned that T-Rex have very small arms. But Samuel had a question for you, and that is why? Why are their arms so small? Do you know?
Well, it's a tricky one that no one really knows, but there's a few guesses out there. Now, their arms were very, very muscular. And of course, everyone knows that tiny arms. Greg's great impression of a T-Rex earlier on in his dinner date.
What are you talking about? I've never done that before. I don't know who that was. It's Terry.
Tiny arms in comparison to their heads and their bodies. But as teenagers and when they were younger T-Rexes, their arms weren't in proportion loads smaller than their body. So what they do think, some scientists, is that they used their arms when they were younger, to catch their prey. And so they used them more than when they were younger, but then when they were older, they didn't need them. They had these teenage arms that they didn't really use.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
It makes sense. You don't need what you don't use. So evolution sort of goes, well, you can have it, but you don't really need it.
That's very interesting. Thank you.
Andy, you had a couple of questions sent to you as well that you wanted to answer.
No, one question from my good friend Kip, and Kip says, how long was a Diplodocus? Now, the Diplodocus was around about 27 meters long, the longest known dinosaur discovered so far, and it weighed about 12 tons, which is about the same weight as a large truck. So there's your Diplodocus. Look at that. So
wow.
That's the answer. Thank Kip.
Nice one.
And can I say a big hello as well? I've got some friends that love watching Let's Go Live. Hello to Mark, Freddie, and Bertie, and also hello to the Cregan family. Lots of love.
Now,
hi guys.
Andy, before we get you to do a rap for us,
to show you. I'm sorry. I've got to show you. I'm so sorry.
All right, cool.
So, dinosaur Coprolite. I know you guys are going to be talking about that later on. This is literally like polished dinosaur poo.
Yes.
So
that's what we want to do at the
poo, you can. And this is what it looks like. This is dino poo.
You can polish a poo. All right, amazing. We're gonna touch on that at the end of the show. Should we quickly do our episode selfie?
Oh, great idea.
Right.
Great idea.
So we always like to do an episode selfie. So that's where everyone who's watching goes and puts one person or themselves in front of the screen, of the telly or the tablet or whatever they're watching on, and they get ready. Someone else or you gets ready with a selfie. So Andy, we have to do our best. We think we need your Parasaurolophus. That it. What can I do? I'm just going to have to. I'll put my Parasaurolophus. All right, Andy, hold up your favourite. Hold up your steg. Okay, everyone, get into the middle of the screen. 3, 2, 1.
It's
the awkward selfie. Okay, that's it. We can chill. All right. Is it rap time?
It is. Right, Andy, we need some entertainment for our dinner date today. And you are the perfect person to teach us some music.
Okay, but I'm going to need everyone at home's help, okay? So, first of all, everyone at home, give me a wave and say hello.
Hello.
Now, give me a hello, hello.
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 Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Then hands up in the air and say hello, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Do you know which dinosaur we're going to be rapping about?
Hello. Hello.
I'll give
Allosaurus.
Yeah, you got it. I'm going to give you a clue. Right, okay. Allosaurus. So now, guys, I'm going to need like a beat from you guys. So maybe a... or just a click of your fingers, tap of the table. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Join in with the chorus, guys, with the hello, hello. Ready? Here we go. The Allosaurus measured over 10 meters long. He had sharp, pointy teeth and was very strong. He could run very fast and he gobbled herbivores. Most other dinos run for cover when they heard these roars. Hello, hello, Allosaurus sing. Tyrannosaurus Rex, the lizard king. Hello, hello,
Allosaurus.
His name is like hello with a saurus coming out. Hello, hello.
Hello, Allosaurus.
Vicious but with tiny arms, a very scary thing. Hello, hello,
Allosaurus.
He'll creep up behind you, so watch out.
Oh, another career highlight. That was amazing.
One that's been blown.
That was so good. Andy, thank you so much for joining us. You're a legend as always.
Yeah, we loved that.
Keep up the good work. Loving Dino Week.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Andy.
mate.
Bye.
Speak to you
See
soon.
you. Bye now.
Bye.
Oh,
Oh, that
that
was
was really funny.
brilliant.
Okay, all
so
right
good.
then. So,
Whew.
obviously, massive thanks to Andy Day, but he did show us something just before we did our wrap, and that was his polished, fossilised poo. It was a coprolite.
Because, right, today is all about a dinosaur dinner date.
Mm.
And what happens after you've been on a dinner date is, well, quite frankly,
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a few hours,
Yeah.
but you
that's
do
it.
have to have a... Right.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at dinosaur poos.
Right, so you might think,
Coprolites.
ew, that's gross. Why are we looking at fossil poo? But actually, it's really interesting. Scientists have found that if they look inside a fossilised poo, a coprolite, that actually they can find the remains of what that dinosaur had eaten. So by looking at what they'd eaten, we can find out about their diet and a bit more about that dinosaur's life. So I've been at it again. I've been making poo. Play-Doh poo, and you're going to do some dissections, Greg, okay?
Yes!
All right then, here we go.
Yes, yes, yes.
So what I have done here is I have actually made 3 Play-Doh coprolites for you.
All right, I'll take these over here.
So what, Greg, you have to do is I want you to open them up, pretend to be a scientist, and see what remains you can find inside.
All right, should we switch to table cam?
Yeah, definitely.
There's
All
table
right.
cam. You're in charge of table cam.
Okie dokie. So here you go. Here are your 3 fossilised
Which one
poos.
would you like me to do first?
I don't know.
Okay.
Up to you.
All right,
Up
I'm going to
to
go
you.
for the blue one because it's my favourite colour.
All right.
So,
then.
as we said, coprolites are fossilised feces
Yeah.
of different animals from millions of years ago. Dinosaurs are one
yeah,
type.
open them the other way around like a burger bun.
Oh, like
There we go.
like this. Oh, okay. This one, just focus it at the front. This one has got seeds in it and some
Yeah.
grass in it. So,
What sort of diet do you think this dinosaur might
thinking
have had?
back to earlier, I'm going to go. This was a herbivore, ate plants.
Correct. Correct. That's right. Well done.
Now,
Nice.
should we show a picture of a real coprolite?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, hang
All right
on,
then. So
hang
let's
on.
switch up things up. This is what an actual herbivore coprolite looks like. And can you see those those red bits? Those are the remains of what were once seeds. So those are fossilised seeds and some of the minerals that are left over.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool,
All right,
huh?
let's bring us back up again. Here we are again. Right, so I'll go for
Yellow?
yellow. I'll go
All
for
right,
yellow
go for
next. All right, so breaking open the yellow Play-Doh coprolite. What we
Okay.
got inside? Oh, bones.
Bones.
Look like dog treats, but definitely bones.
Show my camera so we
Oh,
can see
sorry,
what's inside.
bones. So I'm going
So-
to go for that one. Carnivore.
Definitely the coprolite of a carnivore.
Let's
so
have a look at the coprolite of a carnivore.
Okie dokie.
Close that one down. Bring this one up.
Wow, so this is amazing. This is actually, it is a coprolite from a crocodile. But can you see those bits that have got red circles around them? Those are actually vertebrae. Those are backbones. So that crocodile was definitely had a little munch on some kind of small animal. Wow, how cool's that?
That's amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Back to the camera for the last one then. My
All right, then.
final coprolite dissection. What I love is that we talked about Mary Anning. And we'll talk about her again tomorrow, but Mary Anning kind of pioneered this kind of study of coprolites. Okay,
Yeah.
last one, here it comes.
Okie dokie.
Wow. Gosh. Sparkly. So this one has shells in it
Yeah.
and sequins, which I'm guessing are your way of doing scales from fish.
Scales.
Fish
Yeah.
scales. So that one ate fish.
Yes.
Pescatarian.
A pescatarian, piscivore, I believe we call them.
Okay.
So actually, yeah, that is a coprolite of
me
some
bring-
sort of dinosaur
There.
that ate mainly fish. And we've got another picture here. So this, I believe this is actually an ichthyosaur coprolite, but you can see those little black shards. Those are the fossilised remains of fish scales.
Wow.
Nice, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So there you go. Maybe you could have a go at making your own Play-Doh coprolites at home. Have a think about the different things you could put inside them to give you a clue as to what the diets were.
I've got one more coprolite picture.
You do. So this is a special one, and I would love to show it to you.
Okay.
So here you go.
Can I bring it up? You ready?
Yeah, go
I
for
haven't
it.
been allowed to look at this one yet.
I want you to have a guess as to what
Whoa.
sort of dinosaur would have produced something like
That is
this.
a big one.
Yep. What do you reckon?
Okay, so what dinosaur do you think produced that? I'm going to go for one of the sauropods, like a diplodocus or something.
Well, actually, interestingly,
Massive.
the herbivore coprolite you saw earlier, that did come from a sauropod.
Ah!
But that is actually the coprolite of a Tyrannosaurus rex.
Wow.
But not only that, it is the largest coprolite that has ever been found. Yep, I know. And it was called Barnum. So that belongs to the Pooseum in the USA.
They named a poo.
Yep, they did. Well, they can name the coprolite.
I was going to say, it's a bit weird to go, to the loo and then go, all right, Barry. All right.
It is a bit odd, but they were very proud of this coprolite that they found. And would you like to know how big it actually is?
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was
so
like that big. It
we're
really looked
going
pretty
to
big.
take that there. We are going to keep going to about here.
Whoa.
This is the size of that of Barnum, the Tyrannosaurus rex coprolite.
That's a big one.
Impressive, right?
Good work, T-Rex.
I know.
Crikey,
I know.
Be proud of that.
So there you go. So that is what a coprolite is, and Andy Day has his very own one.
He does, polished. That is it for our Dino dinner date. We are out of time. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at what happened to the dinosaurs.
Yes.
But before we go, should we have a look at some more? You've got a special announcement coming up very soon. Should we first have a look at some more of your pictures?
Yes, let's see what you were up to yesterday afternoon. Actually, let's start with Jessica. So
Okey-dokey.
Jessica, she made the absolutely terrifying. Here it is, the Jessalocus. Cool, right?
That's awesome.
Look at that.
Right, next up we've got Lydia. And Sienna, and they've had lots of fun designing dinosaurs with their little sister, and they've made a unicorn dinosaur, and Lydia's looks like it's bouncing.
It does.
That's cool.
This is Maya. She has her awesome dinosaur headdress on, just like the ones we made yesterday.
Nice. Here is the next one. Here's Sam. This is Sam with his Samchiosaurus rex.
Nice.
So he's attached feathers to show that it evolved into a bird. He's even got some of its relatives in the photo, Bert and Beatrice, Sam's pet chickens.
Yeah, we'll find out more about...
yes!
We'll find out more about birds tomorrow. Tani and Anae, they had lots of fun creating their own dinosaurs. They called them Tarnoceratops and the Analeiosaurus rex. Great names.
And last but not least, this is Toby with Molly the dog. And Toby has made his dinosaur, the Tobliodocus, with chalk and stones. That's a really lovely way of doing it.
As always, you lot have been super creative.
Oh,
we love that.
We love seeing it. If you do want to send us any pictures at any time, we get all the pictures that we use in the show off the email address here, helloletsgolive@gmail.com.
Yes, send us your dinosaur projects. But I do have a quick special announcement to make.
Oh.
Are we ready?
Do you want a drum roll?
No, why not? I am very pleased to tell you that a brand new series of Maddie's Do You Know starts on CBeebies on the 20th. That is this coming Monday.
Monday!
Hey!
That's cool. I thought that was going to be applause. Instead, it was an air horn.
That's cool.
I'm happy with an air horn.
Yeah, it's a brand new series, new episodes that have never been seen before start on Monday.
Super cool. We will definitely be watching. That's it then. Do get in touch if you want. These are our handles on Twitter and Instagram. So if you've got any pictures, please do keep sharing, spreading the word. Only one day of Dino Week left.
No, but if you do want to appear in the show, then you have to send us the photos on email.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and click that bell for notifications.
Big thanks to Andy again for coming and joining us,
Yeah.
as always.
Stay curious.
And we will see you tomorrow at 11.
Bye.
Bye.